Have you ever noticed how sometimes everything around you stays exactly the same, yet you feel completely different? One day, life feels heavy and dark, and the next, it feels a little bit lighter, a little more hopeful. The reason for this shift isn't usually found in the world outside of us. It's found within. It's all about the power of your mindset. Let me tell you a story about a man named Adam. Adam lived a pretty ordinary life. He worked a regular job in a small office, and for him, every single day felt like a burden. He would wake up already feeling tired, a sense of frustration and anger simmering just below the surface. He was convinced that life was fundamentally unfair, that nothing good was ever going to happen for him. This belief colored his entire world. Adam complained about everything. His job felt mind-numbingly boring, a pointless routine. His salary felt like a slap in the face, never enough. He felt that people were constantly rude and dismissive. Even on the most beautiful sunny days, a cloud of gloom seemed to follow him. His mind was a constant storm of negative thoughts, a loop of dissatisfaction and resentment. He was trapped, not by his circumstances, but by his own perspective. One evening, while sitting in a park, feeling his usual sense of despair, Adam noticed an old man sitting on a nearby bench. This man had a peaceful smile on his face, a genuine warmth that seemed to radiate from him. Curious and a bit envious, Adam walked over and asked him, "How are you always so happy? What's your secret?" The old man just chuckled softly. At first, he didn't say anything profound. He simply said, "I changed my mind." Adam was confused. "Changed your mind about what?" The old man then explained, his voice calm and steady. "Life," he said, "is a very good listener. It listens to your thoughts. If your thoughts are filled with negativity and complaint, that is what you will experience. Your reality will feel negative. But if you fill your thoughts with gratitude and positivity, you start to see the good that's already there." He wasn't talking about magic. He was talking about perception. The old man's words stuck with Adam. He went home that night, thinking about them over and over. It sounded too simple to be true, but he was so tired of feeling miserable that he was willing to try anything. The very next morning, he decided to start a small experiment. As soon as he woke up, instead of letting his usual groan escape, he forced himself to say one positive thing out loud. He said, "I am thankful for this new day." It felt awkward and unnatural, like he was lying to himself. But as he said it, he felt a tiny, almost imperceptible shift inside. His heart felt just a little bit lighter. When he got to work, he made a conscious effort to stop complaining. Instead of focusing on how boring his tasks were, he tried to focus on what he could learn from them, how he could do them more efficiently. During his lunch break, he saw a coworker struggling with a heavy box, and without a second thought, he went over to help. The coworker gave him a warm, genuine smile and a heartfelt thank you. That simple human connection sent a wave of warmth through Adam, a feeling he hadn't experienced in a very long time. Days turned into weeks. Adam's life wasn't suddenly perfect. He still had problems. His boss could still be demanding, and his bills still needed to be paid. But something fundamental had changed within him. His mind was calmer. He was no longer constantly at war with the world. Instead of seeing insurmountable walls everywhere he looked, he started to see opportunities for growth, little challenges he could overcome. He started to believe, just a little at first, in his own ability to handle things. And then, a funny thing happened. As his inner world began to change, his outer world slowly started to follow. Because he was more focused and positive at work, his performance improved. His colleagues, who used to avoid his constant negativity, started to treat him with more respect and friendship. He felt a new sense of strength and resilience building inside him. Life hadn't magically changed for him. He had changed, and that made all the difference. His life improved not because his circumstances were altered, but because he chose to alter his mindset first. The lesson from Adam's story is simple, but it's one of the most powerful truths you'll ever learn. If you want to change your life, you have to start by changing your mind. Your thoughts are the architects of your reality. They build the path you walk every single day. A negative, defeated mindset will create a difficult, unhappy life. But a positive, resilient mindset, one that looks for the good and believes in possibility, will create a better, more fulfilling life. The power isn't out there. It's in here. Change your mindset, and you will change your world. Thanks so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on building a better life from the inside out. See you next time.